saying, now listen, you can tap in, you can tap out, but you know my slogan, you know what I suggest, and I suggest you tap in. So let's get right into it. Now listen, you already know time and energy are the highest forms of currency. Time, energy, the highest forms of currency, my G. You already know listen, they got y'all here chasing the bag, chasing that money, chasing that moolah, getting to that guap, stacking that paper, getting that dough. But always keep it in the front of your mental Rolodex that time and energy are the highest forms of currency, my G, at all times. Now listen, big salute to all my day one investors, everybody that's heavily and highly invested into this channel, Grown Man Business TV. You already know we growing this thing organically. Yeah, we growing this channel organically. It's constant elevation. We on our way to the top. We approaching 25,000 subscribers. So big salute to all my day one investors. Even bigger salute to all my newcomers, all my new investors, all my new subscribers, everybody that's making their way and finding their way to Grown Man Business TV, beating the algorithm, beating the shadow band, making your way to the realest channel on YouTube, my G's. The realest channel on YouTube. You understand? I carved out a lane for the real, and I'm the only one in it. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. Big salute to y'all. Now, listen, you already see the thumbnail. You already see the title. You know what I mean? Dame Dash blackballed from the industry. Jay-Z sold out the culture. We're going to talk about this now. Being as though earlier today I spoke about Nipsey Hussle. I spoke about the gangs on the West Coast. I spoke about unity. You know, what's possible, what can happen if, you know, these gangs, these black gangs unified over there on the West Coast. You know, I'm going to apply that same angle. I'm going to apply that same, you know, context, that same ideology to the music business, to the whole music business. You got to understand something. One thing for sure, two things for certain. You know, Dame Dash is a rebel. Dame Dash is and was a rebel. Dame Dash is and was a threat to the establishment as soon as he stepped foot into the music business. You know what I mean? It get deep, it get wicked, and it's always deep in the rap when you recognize that Dame Dash actually was the key, and Jay-Z was the sellout, was and is. And you got to understand something. I don't got no dog in the fight. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't know Dame Dash personally. I don't know Jay-Z personally. You understand what I'm saying? But one thing for sure, two things for certain. Real is real. Fake is fake. Right is right. Wrong is wrong. And as long as, you know, you a public figure, as long as you playing the game, it's only so long you going to be able to hide behind a mask, my G. It's only so long fake thugs can pretend. It's only so long fake thugs can pretend. See, when it come to this hip hop, when it come to this music, when it come to this energy, you know, it's words to live by. It's words to live by. Only so long fake thugs can pretend. That's a bar right there. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. But you know, being as though people asking my perspective on the situation, being as though I feel somewhat invested in the whole Rockefellers, we all 80s babies. We came up. We watched Jay-Z. We watched Reasonable Doubt. We watched Rockefeller turn into Rockaway, turn into Armadale. We watched these young hood dudes, ex-drug dealers, take this thing to the highest level. To the highest level. What it do, Dresky? I see you in the chat. Big wrenches. You understand? So it's only right that we speak on it. It's only right that especially Grown Man Business TV, I get my perspective on it, because we watched this empire get built up all the way to the top of the mountain, and we watched it fall. And back in the day, we didn't have the internet. We didn't have smartphones. We didn't have access to the real information. So a lot of us for a long time was baffled, my G. It was mind-blowing that Rockefeller Records, the La Familia, wouldn't make it, wouldn't last the test of time, would crumble. You understand what I'm saying? So it is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. Now, present day, you got Dame Dash, you got Biggs Birkin, you got Jay-Z. You know, the three juggernauts. The three juggernauts that make up Rockefeller Records. You also got D Haven, but that's a whole nother topic. But I'm going to actually speak on D Haven as well. But to the naked eye, to the public view, you got Jay-Z, Dame Dash, and Biggs Burke. You know what I'm saying? You got the classic album, Reasonable Doubt. Reasonable Doubt is a classic album. Now, Jay-Z owns a stake in that, what, 33.3 or something like that, 33rd stake. Big Burke Biggs Burke, he owns 33 and it's in a third. And then you got Dame Dash that owns his 33 and a third of this classic album. Now Jay-Z, he's already got the Big Burke and he already brought his share. And Jay-Z has accomplished a lot in his lifetime. I mean, billionaire status, multi-billionaire status. He got the hottest chick in the game wearing his chain. That's right, Hove, Jay-Z. You feel what I'm saying? I mean, he's done a lot. $100 million homes and all of that. Family man, married man. He got children. I mean, I could go down a list of accomplishments that Jay-Z has accomplished in his game, right? But the one thing Jay-Z does not have, and the one thing that Jay-Z is fighting for, right, is full ownership of his catalog. Full ownership. Full ownership of his catalog. And the only thing that's stopping him from obtaining full ownership is the share in Reasonable Doubt that Dame Dash is own. Now, we all know, again, I'm just giving y'all some context. Dame Dash has been shopping. He's been selling. He's been promoting. He's been trying to get somebody to buy his share. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, he Dame Dash is he's in between a rock and a hard spot right now. He owe the IRS, you know what I'm saying? He owe child support. He owe a lot of people. And he's trying his best to get a certain amount of money to, clear his debts and move on with his life. Now, again, I ain't got no dog in the fight because in both of these guys, I can find chinks in the armor. It's things about Jay that I don't necessarily like. It's also things about Dame Dash that I ain't into. Dame Dash he's really into the dog fur. We gonna get on that early. Dame Dash is into the dog fur. Dame Dash do not have any chocolate, beautiful black women in his circle. He got all dog fur having women in his circle, and he having babies with the dog fur. So you got to understand something. I ain't taking sides on this because, like I said, I can pinpoint things I don't like about both of them. Is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. But one thing for sure, two things for certain, my G, it's disgusting work. It's nasty work. It's absolutely disgusting work watching Jay-Z bend, break, and fold for the higher ups and the elites. I ain't gonna lie, man, that might be the most disappointing scenario in hip-hop history, is watching Jay-Z bend, break, and fold for the higher ups and the elites. Now, let me just give y'all some context on what led up to present day, right? You got Jay-Z, you got Dame Dash, you got Biggs Burke, you got Rockefeller Records. You got them doing unprecedented things in the rap game. You understand what I'm saying? You got them up under the higher ups and the elites trying to make a way. You got one person, Jay-Z, that's trying to lay down with the higher ups and the elites. He's begging to get in bed with Leo Coins and them little hat people. He would do anything. He would sell his soul. He would sell his homie out. He would sell out his best friend just to get in bed with the higher ups and the elites. Then you got a Dame Dash. You got a Dame Dash that know what he doing, understands the game, and will not allow the higher ups and the elites to take advantage of him or his artists or his producers. Yeah, every time them little hat people try to get a BS contract and slip it in, Dame Dash cusses them out. Every time they try to, undercut the culture, Dame Dash is right there to speak on it. Anytime, these people try to take advantage of the culture, Dame Dash was stepping on their neck. Therefore, for Jay-Z to become a billionaire, for Jay-Z to be called the businessman that he so long wanted to be, the businessman. Before we can make you the businessman, you got to get rid of the runaway slave, homie. Prime example of walking somebody through the door. And I just think that it's disgusting work, my G. It's nasty work. Jay-Z wanted to get in bed with them people. Dame Dash wanted to be bosses. He not only did he want to be the boss, he wanted to make everybody around him a boss. He wanted everybody to eat. He wanted fair treatment. Something like what we see going on with P. Diddy. Yeah, we're going to talk about that because it's a reason why Dame Dash ain't in the position that P. Diddy's in. It's a reason why Dame Dash has not been assassinated, has not been crucified, has not been sacrificed the same way they doing P. Diddy. Is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. You feel what I'm saying? Jay-Z wanted to be the businessman. Well, there's some things you're going to have to do, Mr. Jay-Z. It's some things you're going to have to sacrifice if you want to be the businessman. And it get deep, it get wicked, and it's always deep in the rap. So we going to get into that. But it ain't exactly what y'all thinking. Yeah, you already know we going to come from multiple different angles. You know what I'm saying? You already know that we going to give it to you like nobody else over here at Grown Man Business TV. Now, you got to understand something, man. It's been a long day. We went live earlier. Went live again. Cleaned the whole pool, the whole enclosure. You know, work is work, grind is grind. Then I got back in the crib, baked chicken, baked chicken, macaroni and cheese, vegetables. You know, I had to cook Sunday dinner. Is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. Now, after all of that grown man business, I'm sitting down with the people. You know, Jay-Z. Somebody in my DM, they said, what would you expect Jay-Z to do? What you, GMB TV, what you expect Hov to do? I mean, X, Y, and Z. Well, let me break this down to you, right? Jay-Z and Dame Dash had a falling out. And if you ask me, I don't care what it is. I don't care what they went through. I don't care what the disagreement was. You understand what I'm saying? Dame Dash needs a certain amount of money. You know, if I was in a position of Jay-Z, because I don't never like to say if I was that person. That'd never happen. But if I was in that position, Grown Man Business TV, I would have had my people reach out to Dame Dash. Tell Dame Dash to meet me at the 4040 on this date, and we're going to have a Bonzini meeting. We're going to have a meeting about this. We're going to talk business. Dame Dash, he get to the 4040, we sit down, we have wine, we break bread, we have food, and now we do business. Dame, you know I want that share. I need that. What's your off? What you want for that? What you want for that? Dame Dash say something like this. Well, look, GMB TV. I'm trying to get rid of this share, man. I need 30,000. 15 mil, I said 30,000, my bad. 30 million, 15 million to take care of all my debt, right? The other 15 million to allow me to do my movies, do my my podcast, and do my content and make my money for my family. Well, now you got to understand something. I'm a billionaire. I'm worth $2.5 billion. This what we gonna do, Dame. Hey, get my accountant over here. Get my accountant on the phone. I'm about to wire you $65 million, Dame. I'm gonna wire you $65 million because without you, there is no Rockefeller. I know things went left. I know things went right. I know we didn't make it. You know, everybody expected us to last the test of time. We didn't make it. I made some mistakes. You made some mistakes. But this is what I want to do. I'm going to send you $65 million. I'm going to send you $75 million. Pay off all your debt. Get everything situated. And you go do your movies, homie. You go do your movies, do your music, the American New. You do all of that. You understand what I'm saying? I'm going to take my share. You take this 65, 75 million. And if you need me, call me. We might not be the best of friends. We might not hang out. It might not be like that anymore. But come on, man. How you turn your back on a Dame Dash? How you so much of a snake that you will absolutely turn your back on a Dame Dash? One thing for sure, two things for certain, nobody respects that. When you get rid of all of the yes men that's around Jay-Z, when you get rid of all of the dudes that's riding dick trying to be cool with Jay-Z, and you put grown men standing on grown man business in the room with Jay-Z, a real big dog gonna tell Jay-Z, man, that's not honorable. And we don't respect that, homie. I don't care what y'all talking about, Aaliyah. What y'all arguing over, a bitch? What y'all arguing over? You became the businessman that you wanted to be. You blackballed and you stabbed Dame Dash in the back. Cool, is what it is. It'll be what it's gonna be. Now you worth $2.5 billion. You set Dame straight, homie. So one thing you got to understand is the majority of people that's around Jay-Z, they eating eggplant. They got a mouthful of, yeah, they swallowing and gobbling. Yeah, they swallowing and gobbling. A real big dog with a bento hove. Listen, man, what you doing? This shit embarrassing, man. This is embarrassing, homie. That y'all is in public. You got all this. You gonna let your homie drown? You gonna let Dame Dash drown, my G? The dude that got you, the dude that shopped you around, the dude that made Jay-Z was not Jay-Z without Dame Dash, homie. It don't work like that. And I know Jay-Z like to think and act like he's the big dog, and we gonna talk about that. Cause Jay wasn't the big dog for a long time. Dame Dash was the big dog. A dude named D Haven. Yeah, D Haven. D Haven was a big dog, and you gotta understand something. It's a message in the madness. So you gonna care about this because it's a message in the madness. Y'all better off unifying. Jay-Z, you better off taking care, putting money in that man's pocket, buying what you want. You want to share, you pay for that. You supposed to fund the rebels. You ain't supposed to blackball them. Maybe you don't want to be the rebel. Maybe you want to go do concerts for Tom Brady, and you want to sit up under Leon Cohen, and you want to ride around with the higher ups and the elites. Maybe that's what you want to do. But when you see a runaway slave, you don't tell the slave master where the runaway slaves is going. You put some money in his pocket and you tell him to run. I ain't going with you, but you run. Nasty work. So, you know, it's been a war about this whole thing with the Rockefellers, the Reasonable Doubt album, X, Y, and Z. And I want to let Dame Dash kind of explain where he's at with this Reasonable Doubt and Rockefeller situation. And we gonna get into that. Big salute to the chat. You already know what time it is, man.
And let it be known that Reasonable Doubt, the rights stayed with Rockefeller Inc. for the next 100 years. And it said it should be worth 10 times more. So if that was an issue with you before, it should not be now. And again, we'll see who promotes it, because you promoted the other side, which was not true. But in this moment, we still for sale. This chain is still available. I launched American News, and let it be known that Reasonable Doubt, the rights stayed with Rockefeller Inc. for the next 100 years. And it said it should be worth 10 times more. So if that was an issue with you before, it should not be now. And again, we'll see who promotes it, because you promoted the other side, which was not true. But in this moment, we still for sale. This chain is still available. I launched the...
Now let's talk about that. Dame Dash is letting everybody know that you don't get the share for Reasonable Doubt for only 7 years. You know, Jay-Z, Steve Stout, you know, Breakfast Club, Charlamagne the God, all these people was promoting that you only get it for 5 to 6 years and then you got to give it back to Jay-Z. In all actuality, when you buy this share, you keep it for the next 100 years. See how deep the game get? See how wicked the game is? And I really want to, I'm giving y'all context because we're going to get into why. We're going to get into a big reason why Jay-Z sold out and how he sold out the culture, my G. Oh, it get deep, it get wicked. Yeah, it's always deeper than rap. Now that everybody know you get it for 100 years, it's worth 10 times the price that they was asking for. And guess who is in line to buy Reasonable Doubt? Guess. Take a big guess. Is somebody right now that's in cahoots with Dame Dash, one of y'all favorite rappers. He not my favorite rapper, but one of y'all favorite rappers is about to buy Rockefeller from Dame Dash for about $100 million. Y'all know who it is? And you know what I mean? I gotta salute that. Goofy Drake. We all know Drake is buying up all of the hip hop memorabilia that he can get his hands on. He bought up all Pharrell Williams jewelry so that Pusha T couldn't get it. He bought up a whole bunch of other, he bought Tupac's ring. Now that we all know that Jay-Z was lying, Jay-Z was fabricating a fraud, perpetrating, homie, nasty work. Instead of sitting down with Dame Dash, the dude who built Rockefeller. Come on, man. I do not respect it, man. It's nasty work. Now Drake is about to buy it. And I hope, I'm Kendrick Lamar, but I hope Drake spend that paper. Yeah, I hope Drake spend that paper. Make a fool of you dudes. Make a fool out of you. Come on, homie. You worth $2.5 billion. You ain't set Dame Dash down at the table. You ain't put your pride aside. You ain't make sure that Dame Dash got 50, 60, 70 million dollars so that y'all both could have a fair exchange. You don't do that. You know why you don't do that? Because all of the yes men around Jay-Z is saying, nah, man, F Dame Dash. Steve Stout, nah, man, Dame Dash smacked me he smacked me in the face some years ago. Nah, man, Dame is the rebel. And I'ma salute, if Drake buys that share, I'ma salute Drake. So that's gonna give you context, and that's giving, just my synopsis from then to present day to now. Jay-Z said he wanted to be a businessman. Leo Cohen, them other little hat people, you know who I'm talking about? They set Jay-Z down a long time ago, and they said, yo, your man is wild. Your man don't know how to follow rules. Your man Dame Dash is a runaway slave. If you want to be the businessman, if you want to be able to take it to the next level with us, Leo Cohen, them little hat people, you got to get rid of Dame Dash. And you also going to be a rat, an informant. Jay-Z is an informant for the higher-ups and the elites. He's not an informant for the federales. Jay-Z is not a snitch for the cops or the feds, but Jay-Z is Jay-Z is an informant. He's an informant for the higher-ups and the elites, and we're going to get into that. But for right now, let me show you this. For everybody that don't know, for everybody that's new to what's going on with Rockefeller, for all y'all that don't remember the real Dame Dash, for all you youngsters out there that only remember Dame Dash for his teeth falling out a couple of weeks ago, because his teeth did fall out. I did a short on it. This shit was hella funny. I mean, it was crazy to see, right? His teeth did fall out. You know what I'm saying? For all y'all, because a lot of y'all, right? A lot of y'all remember Dame Dash. This the Dame Dash y'all remember. I'm going to show y'all who y'all remember. I'm going to show y'all the Dame Dash that y'all remember. Salute to the chat. 175 people in here. Hit the like button, subscribe button. Make sure y'all run it up. This the Dame Dash y'all remember. And I'm going to show you. This the Dame Dash that a lot of you guys know, right? Salute to the chat.
It's what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. I want to see. I want to know how real it is. I want to see your television network. I want to see you direct a movie. I want to see your clothing line. I want to see if you're the real deal. Just see me, see if I'm the real deal. Damn! His teeth just Harlem shaked right out his mouth, like. You know what I'm saying? Well, hold on. Oh, God. Here, talk to him for a second. What? Just for a second. Oh, God. Well, you're not saying nothing. Look, so... You're not saying nothing. Hold on. So download American Real deal. Just see me, see if I'm the real deal. Damn! His teeth just Harlem shaked right out his mouth, like.
All right. All right, so a lot of y'all, that's the Dame Dash that y'all know. You see what I'm saying? You're like, that's the Dame Dash that y'all know. Y'all wasn't around, and I respectfully understand that y'all don't remember the real Dame Dash. I ain't do that sound. Hey, that's the sound. That's the video. You know what I'm saying? This shit jumped out. I reversed it so y'all can see it go out. It come in. The teeth could come out. It come in his mouth. The teeth come out at night. The teeth come out. The teeth come out at night. The teeth come out at the teeth come out. The teeth come out at night. Now listen, Dave, we go. You know he had a sip of that goddamn orange juice. That orange juice loosened them dentures up, and this shit got out of control. Man, Dame is from Harlem, so we just having a little fun with Dave. You know, nigga teeth jumped out his mouth. You feel me? The teeth come out at night. That's the first thing I thought of when I saw the teeth come out at night. The teeth come out. That's what I thought of when I saw it. You know what I'm saying? When I saw it, I laughed like everybody else. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. But respectfully, we gonna remind y'all who Dame Dash was in the industry. All right? Salute the Choke, no joke, man. I ain't, you know. So the Choke said his teeth jumped out. That nigga Choke said his teeth jumped out at a Harlem Shake. Like, that nigga Choke. Hey, that nigga Choke a fool, boy. That nigga Choke funny as hell.
His teeth just Harlem shaked right out his mouth. Like,
Word to Choke. Word to Choke, no joke. That was hilarious, right? But let's really get back. Let's get back focused. Let's get back focused. You know what I'm saying? The teeth come out at night. The teeth come out. You know what I'm saying? Why wouldn't you hit that bit? Yo, Jay a whole sucker in my eyes, man. Tupac called it. But we gonna get into that. Big salute to the chat. Y'all already know what it is.
Better stop fucking with me. Y'all gonna get your man in some trouble. I'm telling you. So if y'all want to talk about Jay, if there was an agenda, let's go through it.
nah, we're gonna reschedule, man.
What the fuck you mean y'all gonna reschedule?
We're gonna reschedule, man.
What you mean you're gonna reschedule? You get the fuck out.
Come on.
Look, y'all heard now that Rockefeller said no one to go. You're not a leader. You don't know shit about my culture. Get the fuck out. You don't know shit about Jay. Get the fuck out, Randy Acker. That's why all artists kick your fucking ass anyway.
Excuse me?
That's why you stay getting punched in your face by other artists, not by Dame Dash, but other people, because you don't respect my culture. That's why. That's why you've been smacked. Not by me, by other people. Get out of here. Beat it. No one needs you. Get out. Clear a sample or something. Call security. How y'all calling meetings without me being there? That's what I need to know. It ain't come on, man. That's what I need to know. You get your staff, get the fuck out.
It's all good.
Don't have no meetings.
No more.
Just like I thought. Just like I thought. Then when my staff comes, y'all cancel meetings. Just like I thought. What you mean bullshit? Fuck, y'all niggas having meetings about my artists without calling me?
Get off the bullshit.
It ain't no bullshit.
Get off the bullshit.
It ain't no bullshit. Now look, everybody here is ashamed of y'all. Who wants to work under a coward?
You don't have to.
Cowards. You're cowards.
You ain't no coward.
You're cowards. Let's go back to our office. Y'all want to have a meeting about Jay? Y'all call me.
Go meet at your
You're
office.
interfering with the way I deal with my artists.
No, we're not.
That's
no, we're not.
illegal. Yes, it
Handle
is.
your business, nigga. That's all.
What you mean handle your business,
Handle
nigga?
your
What do you mean
business.
by
Handle your
that?
business. Just handle it.
What do you mean?
Just handle it.
I'm saying, what do
Handle
you
it.
mean by handle your
Handle it.
business? Yo, you a clown, man.
Whatever. Come on.
You a clown, all y'all
Anybody
clowns.
else? Y'all got to handle your business.
Excuses, you can talk all you want. This is treacherous. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of this shit. And go get Leo. You always leave when you ain't got shit to fucking say. Say you just got sued for this bullshit, the same kind of shit. Y'all better stop fucking with me. Y'all gonna get your man in some trouble, I'm telling you. So if y'all want to talk about Jay, if there was an agenda, let's go through it.
Nah, we're gonna reschedule, man.
What the fuck you mean y'all gonna reschedule?
Reschedule, man.
What you mean you're gonna reschedule? You get the fuck out.
Randy Acker was scared for his life. Yeah. See, the real Dame Dash was a superhero. He was a rebel, homie. He was a runaway slave that the higher-ups and the elites could not get on a leash. Randy Acker was scared for his life. He jumped up out that seat and he played it cool. Oh, I'm just gonna go ahead and reschedule. He was scared. That's what happened when that dog fur get around this non-ether. The dog fur on the back of Randy Acker neck stood up, and the dog fur said to Randy Acker, get your ass out the office right now. You are in danger. Randy Acker couldn't sit in this seat anymore. He couldn't stay seated. The dog fur had activated. And see, when you got somebody like Dame Dash, you protect Dame Dash. Jay, we gonna talk about Jay. Jay got that whole hoe in him, homie. Respectfully. It's a whole hoe in Jay-Z. You understand? Because Jay-Z was supposed to tell the higher ups and the elites, yeah, my dog a little wild, but that's all right. My dog a little wild, but stay out of his way and we can do business. But my dog, that's my homie, man. We came in this together. I ain't stepping down. I ain't getting rid of Dame. Jay lost all integrity. We all lost respect for Jay-Z when we saw what happened. Come on, man. Come on, homie. It was so far left for us to think that Jay-Z had that hole in him that back in the day, we just didn't know what happened. We used to make up scenarios like, yo, this was probably it or that was probably it. You know, we didn't have the internet. We didn't have smartphones. We didn't have access to Choke No Jokes cameras yet. Salute to Choke No Joke for this classic material right here. Is what it is and it'll be what it's going to be. You feel me? Nasty work, homie. And when you got a black man in a position of power, using that power the same way the higher ups and the elites will talk to you. You think Leo Cohen ain't talk to those black rappers like that? You think Leo Cohen ain't cursed them black rappers out when he wasn't feeling it? You think Leo Cohen ain't step on their neck when shit wasn't going right? He did that. See, that's how they handle business. But to see a black man step in that type of power, it make that dog first stand up. Leo, you got to understand something. That dog first stands up when a black man stand on business. That's why you think Jay-Z always talks so lightly? Oh, hey, man, yeah, man, we just going to do this and just going to do that. Yeah, because you know better than to use that baritone, Jay-Z. See, the further into the future we get, the harder it is to hide behind that money. You worth $2.5 billion, but you a whole hoe out here. That's why nobody can say anything good about Jay-Z. You don't really see none of the artists from Rockefeller Records talking bad about Dame Dash. They all praise Dame Dash. They always got something to say. Oskino and Sparks, everybody. They all, Foxy Brown, everybody. They all got negative things to say about Jay-Z because Jay-Z got that hole in, just like Diddy had that hole in him. All that money. And it ain't one bad boy artist that praises Puff Daddy and says he was a great person and he did right by his artists. He did right by black people. Not one. There's not one Rockefeller record artist, period, that'll just come out and say, Jay did this and Jay did that. If anything, they talk about how their money wasn't right. How Jay-Z was stealing material. How Jay-Z was stealing songs. How Jay-Z wasn't paying them. All the way down to Beanie Siegel, one of the realest you could ever rub shoulders with. Even Beanie Siegel went at Jay-Z neck. Beanie Siegel said, man, listen, man, we talking, right? We really keeping it 100. Because over here at Grown Man Business TV, is no yes men over here. I don't care if you got $2.5 billion, homie. I got to tell you about yourself. Beanie Siegel said, Beanie Siegel said Jay-Z came to court and told the judge he would not be responsible and sent his ass to jail. But I thought it was rock lock Familia for life. Again, a lot of y'all know Dame Dash for his teeth coming out at night. The teeth come out. His teeth came out at night. The teeth come out at, the teeth come out. The teeth come out at night. But I remember this Dame Dash. The one that was stepping on necks in the industry. Yeah. The one that had, yeah,
What
him.
the fuck you mean you're gonna reschedule? Reschedule, man. What you mean you're gonna reschedule?
Look at his dog fur.
Get the fuck out.
Get your ass out of here.
Look, y'all heard now that Rockefeller said no one to go. You're not a leader.
You're not a leader.
Shit about my culture. Get the fuck out.
You don't know nothing about the culture.
Shit about Jack. Get the fuck out, Randy Acker.
Get out of here, Randy.
Anyway.
Yeah.
That's why you stay getting punched in your face by other artists, not by Dame Dash, but other people, because you don't respect my culture. That's why. That's why you've been smashed. Not by me, by other people. Get out of here. Beat it. No one needs you. Get out. Clear sample some. Call security. How y'all calling meetings without me being there? That's what I need to know. They come on, man. That's what I need to know. You get your staff, get the fuck out. Sounds good. Don't have no meetings without me. No more. Just like that.
This guy right here, Kevin Lyles, another puppet for the higher-ups and the elites. See, Dame Dash he didn't know that keep your circle close, homie. Yeah, pay attention to your circle before they hurt you. Everybody that he thought was real, everybody that he thought was riding for the culture was laid down with the higher-ups and the elites. But see, it get deeper than rap. This right here, we just scratching the surface. We already in here, 141 people. Hit the like button, man. The like button is free. Run the likes up. Hit the button, tap your screen twice and run up the likes, homie. Like button is free. See what I'm saying? That's some Dame Dash would have said to y'all. Like, yo, homie, you in here. Hit the like button. This shit is free. It's nasty work, man. But see, it's a deeper level to this, and I'm a get into that. We're gonna really break into this real fast. Because in the title, you can see that I said that Jay-Z sold out the culture. And that's a deep statement. That's, to say that, you got to be able to prove and show that. To say that, it's not just Jay-Z backstabbing Dame Dash. That ain't selling out the culture. That's a part of it. But on a higher level, because we're going to talk about this, when black men tried to unite and take over the industry, it was Dame Dash. I mean, not Dame Dash. It was Jay-Z that stopped that from happening. When black men tried to unite and take over the industry, it was Jay-Z that was the informant. All right? So before we get into that, let's look at this. I just want to show another example of why the industry feared Dame. When you articulate yourself, when you make the higher-ups and the elites look like dummies, when you make, dog fur having people feel uncomfortable, when you make them look like dummies, when you make them look silly, you a target, homie. But if you keep a low voice, you don't use your baritone, you don't act like a grown man, you act like a saucy Santana, you been breaking fold for money, oh, that's when they love you. That's when you elevate to the highest level. That's when you become a Puffy or a Jay-Z or, yeah. So let's look at this. Big salute to the chat, man. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. Y'all in the right place. Y'all in the right place. Watch this.
That's not that your job is to report bad things about other people for money, but you don't ask questions about the positive stuff. Why not? So why don't you cover what's happening? You don't. You talk about other things other than that. You always talk about things that you perceive as bad. You never talk about things that are good. Why not? And then when you do, you try to downplay it. Why don't you say he has art galleries around the world? He has independently owned companies that do well over $50 million. He employs at least 10 people at any given time. How come you never say that? Why? Just as many people that are going to see this are going to see you. Yes, trust me. I'm going to make sure of that. Yeah, that's going to happen. It's safe. Right or wrong, Josh? Anything else? You're not going to answer my question? You have no answer to my question. Why won't you report about the good stuff? All you're saying is only talk about court. Why don't you guys ever talk about the positive things that I'm doing instead of just the negative? Why? Do you culturally want to look like a black man that's independent is doing bad? Is that why?
I write stories. Why would anyone believe the Daily News? Nothing you say is credible. You only talk about things that you think are going to sell papers. So yeah, people buy into negativity, but why wouldn't you talk about the positive aspect to this whole situation? That a person under scrutiny can still do business and still employ people. And I can pay everybody else's bills, but y'all just want to talk about the ones that aren't paid to mine that y'all think. The same exact tax bullshit for 5 years. Get a new story. All I care about is how good I look later.
Talking crazy to them people, homie. Talking crazy. Let me ask you this. You ever heard Jay-Z talk like that? You ever heard Jay-Z get some bass in his voice? You ever heard Jay-Z correct something? You ever heard Jay-Z stand up for the culture? Last time I saw Jay-Z speak on something like that, he was sitting down with them dog fur having people with the NFL, and he was telling us that we past kneeling and we ain't gonna do that no more, and we ain't gonna do this and we ain't gonna do that. Let me give you somebody that did talk like that. Tupac Shakur. Nobody really connect Dame Dash to Tupac Shakur, but I do. The closest thing to Tupac Shakur was Dame Dash. Yeah, on a higher level. The closest thing to Tupac Shakur was Dame Dash. Is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be, man. Real gonna recognize real. Fake and phony, that's gonna go over there. Right is right, wrong is wrong. Jay-Z got that hole in him, homie. Now, what took Jay-Z to the highest level? What made the higher ups and the elites say, we gonna rock with you, Jay? We not gonna rock with this one, we not gonna rock with that one, but we gonna rock with you, Jay-Z, Sean Carter. What did that? Well, you gotta know something, right? Everybody know Jay-Z was something, no, not even Beyonce. It's deeper than Beyonce, Joseph. It's deeper than, that's what I say, man. It get deep, it get wicked, and it's always deeper than rap. But we all know Jay-Z was a drug dealer. We all know Jay-Z sold tons of drugs. We all know in due time, statute of limitation or not, the empire that Jay-Z has acquired was built on drug money. Hundreds and thousands of dollars, if not millions of dollars of drug money helped fund the Rockefeller empire. And you gotta know something. In due time, Jay-Z would have ended up like every other mogul, every other. Dame Dash broke, Suge Knight in jail, whole empire crumbled. Diddy, 1,000 bottles of baby oil to the yeah. Jay Prince, humbled out, laid low over here. You ain't seeing Jay Prince making no noise. Not about the feds, not about the government, not about the higher ups and the elites. Jay-Z would be in the same boat. But let me show you why. Even all the way down to Irv Gotti, Murder Inc., Russell Simmons. See, I grew up in the time of Def Jam. I grew up in the time where there was multiple black labels in the game. Rockefeller Records, Rough Riders, Murder Inc., Def Jam, Death Row, No Limit. Now today, there is not one black record label representing for the culture, standing on business. Every artist, every piece of talent is up under the higher ups and the elites, getting raped for their publishing and getting raped for their streaming. But I'm going to show you why Jay-Z never fell in that hole. Why Jay-Z was able to get involved with the NFL. Why Jay-Z is somewhat protected. See, we're going to talk about that because a lot of people are saying Jay-Z is up next. You know, it's Puff Daddy, then it's Jay-Z. And I'm here to tell you, Jay-Z is not up next. Jay-Z did a lot more work than having man-bussy parties at the Playboy Mansion, having freak-offs with thousands of bottles. Oh, he did way more. I mean, he took it to another level. You know, all of those little boys that Puff Daddy was freaking off with couldn't compare to what Jay-Z did. Yeah, y'all in the right place. You got to know something, man. Is OG Juan really the plug, or is OG Juan an informant? Because Perez, his girlfriend, his wife, we already know is a known informant. OG Juan, his girl, his wife, or whoever Perez is, Desiree Perez or whatever, that lady told on multiple drug cartels. So is OG Juan the plug? Because if you the plug, you can't be doing business with Desiree Perez, who is a known informant. Yeah, I'm talking bigger than Alpo. I'm talking she took down cartels, Mexican, Colombian cartels. Jay-Z right-hand man is a fucking informant. Jay-Z right-hand man to Live Nation is a federal informant. Why you think that had to happen? All right. I want to let this man right here tell a story for y'all. Because a lot of people let this go over their head and they let it go under their bridge. And I don't hear nobody talking about this part of the game. I don't hear nobody ever speaking on this side of what Jay-Z did. But it always burned in my mental Rolodex. I always heard it and thought to myself like, damn. Imagine if they didn't involve Jay-Z in this particular plot. Imagine if they didn't go to New York City and lay down and sit down with rats. See, back in those days, everybody felt like they had to go to New York City. Everybody felt like to be a part and to be established, you had to make your way to the Big Apple, the city of dreams, big buildings and bright lights. But when these dudes went and had Jay-Z involved in this plot and scheme to take over the music business, they didn't know and understand that this ex-drug dealer was in bed with the higher-ups and the elites. This ex-drug dealer was a rat for the higher-ups and the elites. He's an informant. I'm gonna let my man tell you, man. Salute to the chat. Hit that like button, man. Is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. Let's go. Open your ears for this.
To the black distribution situation back in the 2000s, this was the idea that was generated by Simon A.K. Suge, right? And the reason why I'm speaking on this, and I'm able to speak on it, is because I was there, bro. I was at the round table. I attended a few meetings with him personally. I flew out of state with him a couple times. And during this time, this is what Simon Suge had came up with this idea, bro. Like, you know, we need to cut out the middleman. We need to cut out these Jews, man, and cut them all the way out the mix to where we do our own distributing. We become our own distributor. We become our own manufacturer, our own promoters. And we doing everything as is. Besides them putting up the money for promotion and distributing, then we're carrying all the weight. We're doing most of the work. Then why not do it all? So he came up with this concept, black distributors. So being the fact that Death Row, Rap A Lot, Murder Inc., No Limit, I'm leaving out one. It was one more because it was five. Rockefeller. These and Bad Boy was on the list, but it was exempt based on Simon and P. Diddy's situation and relations. So his
Okay, hold on. He keeps saying Simon, but Simon is Suge Knight. He's saying in the mid 2000s, Suge Knight, P. Diddy, right? No Limit, right? Murder Inc. and Rockefeller Records had sat down and talked about starting a company, starting something called the Black Distributors. You always hear these people in the music industry talk about distribution. Young Dolph, he said he was independent, but he was still going to Empire Death Row Records for distribution. See, those people, the three-letter people, are in control of all of the distribution in the industry. They control all the distribution. And these 5 record labels was going to come together under one umbrella and take control of all the distribution. Did y'all know about this? Whew. See, y'all in the right place. Salute to the chat. Let's let the man talk.
overall idea was eventually to bring Bad Boy and them in and become a part of it as well if they want to merge and join. However, those main five that I just named, Simon came up with this concept, this idea, bro. We should become black distributors and bring all of these main CEOs together who's running these prominent companies right now, this independent who's selling millions and millions of records. We all come together, bro, and distribute our own music and distribute and package our own shit. So Simon hosted a couple of meetings, and these meetings was underground. So
let me ask you this: was everybody flying to LA for these meetings?
2 and 4th.
2 and 4, okay.
2 and 4th. It was LA, some parts of New York, and down south to
All right, so he's saying they you know, they trying to set this thing up. They wanted to bring Bad Boy, but Simon, which is Suge Knight, him and Puffy, you know, they was having a back and forth back in those days. So they was going to give Puffy, after everything was established, they was going to give Bad Boy an option to opt in to the black distributors. Now, yeah, Dresky, imagine how powerful that would be. Let's X out record labels. Let's talk about distribution of rap music all over the globe. Black men controlling that. Imagine how powerful that would have become. Yeah. This what the higher ups and the elites is scared of. And No Limit, Master P, Suge Knight, Death Row, J Prince, Rap-A-Lot Records, right? Irv Gotti and Murder Inc. and Dame Dash and Jay-Z with Rockefeller Records. Come on, man. Come on, man. Do your due diligence.
Okay. And so, but primarily here, but Simon was flying different places, though, dealing with the CEOs of the matter.
Okay.
And so, when he came up with this concept, like I say, he introduced it to these individuals. So nobody really knew about it as far as the industry. So nobody knew about the black distribution situation that he was setting up until we had a major hip hop summit. We had a major summit that Steve Harvey and Nation of Islam had hosted and DJ Quick. And Simon showed up at this summit. This was the last, matter of fact, the last hip hop summit we had before we just had the recent one a couple of years.
Now hold on. Yeah, I know it sound crazy. And I know for a lot of you sheep, because there's a lot of people that come into the chat, come into the channel, they sheep, homie. You know what I mean? And they really don't understand how deep this go. It get deep, it get wicked, and it's always deeper than rap. Nah, this ain't bogus, homie. This real rap. They had, now, Mike, you heard what he said. It was under wraps. Nobody knew about it. Nobody spoke about it. They was doing this shit behind the backs of the higher ups and the elites. And I'm going to tell you something. This will call an all-out war, my G. Yeah, them people, them higher ups will go to war because they make trillions of dollars off this distribution. You could be independent. Even Nipsey Hussle. When Nipsey Hussle said that he signed a deal, it was a distribution deal. Nipsey Hussle had it all figured out. He had the shit, the whole blueprint. The only thing he couldn't do at the highest level is distribution. So they even forced Nipsey Hussle. Everybody got to get in bed with a distributor. You can have the whole plan. You can have it mapped out. You could be doing this. You don't got to sign to nobody. But when it come to mass distribution across the globe, you going to lay down for them higher ups and the elites. All right? So this ain't bogus, homie. Open your mind up. Close your mouth and open your ears, B. You in the right place. Salute to you. You in the right place. Like, subscribe to the channel. I know you ain't never heard this before. I know you ain't never had that pure, raw dope, homie. But that's why you over here. 236 people in the live chat. Tap the, tap the like button, homie. Just tap the like button, man.
Is going Universal with Snoop and them. But Simon turned the hip hop summit out. You feel me? He showed up and with the Booyah Tribe and you know what I'm saying, a few of the Paru hitters showed up with them and turned the whole summit out. Niggas was in there shaking like a leaf, man. Shaking like a leaf when Simon hit the building, man. You can hear niggas, you can hear a motherfucking needle drop and hit the ground, right? So I'm sitting there waiting on these niggas to get there. Once they got there, Quick jumped up and ran and broke wide out his seat, and a couple other niggas ain't broke wide. So I got up and sit in Quick in them seat. No, matter of fact, true story, true fact. Quick passed a note for somebody to read. And they passed it to me. And I passed it on down to the panel. And Steve Harvey was sitting right here, and Big Boy was sitting right here. So I took Quick seat, because Quick and them got up and exit out the side door when Suge got in. So when Suge got there, Suge sit on the same side I'm on. It's Simon, me, Uncle Mike was sitting right here in the first chair, Uncle Mike, Mike Conception. Then you had Russell Simmons, wasn't in the building, but he had a seat that was supposed to have been there, but he wasn't there. Then you had Steve Harvey and Big Boy, right? So this was when he kind of publicized it and introduced it and started talking about it. And no sooner than that summit.
And what year was this?
To be exact, I want give and take. I know because we just went into the millennium, which was 2000. I want to say give and take anywhere between 2001, 2002.
Okay.
Give and take. 2001, 2002, somewhere in that area. And when that took place at the summit, we went to New York. Came back. And I remember we was chilling one night. We was going to a function, and he brought up the subject about Jay-Z. He started talking about Jay-Z. He talked about Dame, how solid Dame was. You know, Dame was a good businessman, and Dame on his shit, but he was concerned about the nigga Jay-Z. He's a faggot. He's a bitch. He's a faggot. That's all he kept saying. Like Jay-Z was talking about Jay-Z. Come to find out, you know, Jay-Z, Jigga was supposed to be the one who blew the whistle on the whole ordeal. On the whole ordeal, the fact that they was having these underground secretive meetings.
Hold on.
Now come on, B. Let's because he is one of these gang members. He not really articulate, and I ain't mad at that. You know what I'm saying? So they went to a summit, right? Everybody's there. They kind of give like a small briefing on what they thinking about doing. Not like they doing it, but just kind of introducing it at this summit, right? And after everybody leave this summit, Suge Knight make a trip to New York City. When he come back from New York City, he sit down with homie. This is one of them bounty hunter blood dudes that was running with Suge. He's official. I did my homework on homie. He's an official blood member. He was with Death Row. He was running wild with Suge. He was beating up rappers, extorting them. Homie BJ, bounty hunter BJ is a solid dude, right? Did my homework on him. Suge Knight come back to the West Coast and he sit down with BJ Bounty Hunter. And he tell BJ Bounty Hunter, Dame Dash is a solid dude. He about his business and he ain't no been breaking and folding for the higher ups and the elites. I'm rocking with Dame Dash. Now this is Suge Knight in his prime, homie. Again, a lot of y'all don't remember. Y'all wasn't around when Suge Knight had the industry on his heels. When Suge Knight was... Yeah, everybody was scared of Suge Knight, homie. You had to be around. What a time to be alive. Suge Knight was in his prime, and he said Dame Dash was a solid soldier. But he called Jay-Z the F word, and I wish I would have knew he was going to say that, because I would have skipped over that. You know, I don't have it, you know, but he called Jay-Z and said Jay-Z was basically a rat. He was worried about Jay-Z telling, and Jay-Z told the higher ups and the elites. He told them, listen, man, Leo, listen, I need to have a meeting with y'all. Listen, it's something going down that y'all might need to step in on. What's going on, Jay-Z? What's going on, Sean Carter? Listen, man, all of the major black record labels are about to come together and they are about to start a black distribution company. Black distribution company. And you got to know something. If Suge Knight, Irv Gotti, Master P, Dame Dash, Jay Prince, this is the West Coast, the East Coast, down South. This is a connection right here. This is the Holy Trinity right here. West, East, down South. This is the Holy Trinity right here. If they connect, no more rap artists will go through your distribution. It will not happen, homie. It will not happen. You understand? It will not happen. Y'all will not get another rap artist, another rap star, because you got to know something, man. You got to understand something, right? Rapper come out of New York, they riding with Dame, they riding with Rockefeller. They riding with either Dame, Rockefeller, or they riding with Irv Gotti, because Murder Inc. Ja Rule, it's murder. If I cry, then you cry, and we cry forever. Like, this shit was a movement, homie. Okay, you come out the West Coast, you got Suge Knight. That's guaranteed, hands down, stamp official. You signing and you going through due distribution with Suge Knight if you coming from the West Coast. Well, if you coming from down south, you know, Florida, Louisiana, Texas, you riding with Jay Prince. You riding with Master P. It's only one of the two, homie. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. Jay-Z, out of all of these black entrepreneurs, out of all of these black bosses, Jay-Z told the higher ups and the elites what was going on, and guess what happened next? Oh, I'm gonna let BJ Bounty Hunter tell y'all. Salute to BJ Bounty Hunter. Salute to Real Tune TV, man. Hold on. Man, I hate when my computer does this. Hold on real quick. Salute to the chat. Nah, whole story ain't no lie. That shit ain't no lie, homie. That really happened, homie. That really happened. Real talk. Like it or not, is what it is.
So basically, what you trying to say
I
that
ain't trying to say a motherfucking thing. I just said it, ninja. Fuck you mean what I'm trying to say? What's wrong with you goddamn interviewees? Nigga, I ain't trying to say shit. I said Jigga blew the whistle. He snitched. He told him he would have told them people, man. And all hell broke loose. And then from that point on, all 5 of them companies went down. 2 of them, the feds fell in and kicked in on them, which was Rap A Lot and Murder Inc. and Simon. They sent Simon ass back to jail on a violation. You feel me? Hit him with 2 violations back to back. Sent them back to jail on violation, got him out the way. This was during the time when the nigga left death row with Key to Rock from Rolling 60s. Nigga with tattoos all on his face. One of the only niggas that was out here in the city with tattoos on his face during that time. Key to Rock. Literally, this is a real crip, nigga. Nigga, I gangbang growing up with as a kid, nigga. Gangbang gets Key to Rock ran death row, nigga. Not no goddamn Reggie White. Key to Rock ran that shit. Then Reggie White came along after the fact. But Key to Rock...
Okay, you talking about gang stuff now, but let's stay on topic. After Jay-Z told those people, and nah, homie, see, you in the right place. I ain't gonna, I'm educating you right now. It definitely could have happened. You just had to be around to understand how much of a conglomerate these record labels was. It looked like it couldn't happen now because you don't even see black record labels. But yo, Murder Inc. was a conglomerate. Rockefeller, Death Row, No Limit Soldiers. You understand? Jay Prince and Rap A Lot Records. These was conglomerates, and they was ran and owned by black people, black men. So it 100% could have happened. 100%. Why you think Jay-Z told? Now, mind you, he said after Jay-Z told, everybody went down. I remember when Irv Gotti and Ja Rule and Murder Inc. got hit by the feds out of nowhere over some money laundering. They said they was money laundering. Took the whole Murder Inc. down. They never been the same. They fell off after that. I remember that. I remember when out of nowhere, Suge Knight started having those issues, started going back and forth to jail, X, Y, and Z. They started railroading Suge Knight. It was over. I remember when Jay Prince was coming on doing these videos talking about how the feds was trying to set him up. The feds was trying to bamboozle him. They was planting drugs on him. They was planting bodies on him. They was trying to get rid of Jay Prince. I remember that. I remember watching No Limit Soldiers go from selling 300 million records independent to now we don't even know where they at. You got Master P trying to sell goddamn cereal in Walmart now. I remember this. I'm old enough to remember. So when you say stuff like that could have never happened, that let me know you don't remember this golden era of hip hop. Nobody talk about this angle right here. Nobody talks about when black men was about to take over the distribution in hip hop and how every record label that was involved with that shit failed. And after those record labels all was wiped out, we never seen another black record label conglomerate again. Because the higher ups and the elites, they learned from that. And they said, you know what? We was too nice with these dudes. These dudes started becoming too big. We lost control of them, and they almost took over our main source of income. We can never let that happen again, ever. So now we got all these independent artists. We don't got nobody starting record labels. We don't got no real CEOs. Not like back in the day. That's why Jay-Z is not up next. That's why Jay-Z got he got real dirt in the game. You think those Bussy Boy parties, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, bucking out they Buccaneers, you think that was a big deal? The shit Jay-Z did saved the higher ups and the elites. And it's always one house nigga. It's always one jigaboo house slave that tell on all the real ones. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. You gotta stand on business. You gonna get down or you gonna lay down. And if you lay down, you gonna stay down. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be at all times. Now you can see why Jay-Z is sitting next to a Desiree Perez. Now you can see why Jay-Z got a whole rat helping run Live Nation, Rock Nation, whatever you want to call it. Because Jay-Z was an informant at one time in the industry. Jay-Z was an informant, homie. Jay-Z told on all of those record labels. Jay-Z exposed black distribution. And here we are. Here we are, man. Yeah, look, Hov, we gonna have a meeting with you. That thing you did with that black distribution, that was a big deal. We really appreciate that. Listen, we gonna take you to a couple of $1 billion. We gonna walk you down the yellow brick road, Jay-Z, Sean Carter. You ain't gotta ever worry about losing those 92 bricks on State Street. We ain't never gonna hit you with a RICO. We ain't never gonna indict you. We ain't never gonna bring that past up. But the only way we can do that is if you get rid of Dame Dash. Dame Dash was trying to start that black distribution, won't he? Yeah. The same, yeah. You know, when you told on them, you told on Dame Dash. So we can't fuck with none of them. We ain't rocking with Irv Gotti. We ain't rocking with Master P. We ain't rocking with Suge Knight. We ain't rocking with Jay Prince. And we ain't rocking with Dame Dash. The 5 people that was about to knock us out the box. The 5 people that was about to take over our distribution. But we'll rock with you. You know, you got that rat tail. You told on those people. So you ain't got to never worry about those lost 92 bricks. You ain't got to worry about that. We gonna sweep that under the rug. We gonna let everybody know that we know you was a drug dealer, though. Everybody gonna know that we know. But we ain't gonna never hit you with that. You gotta ask yourself this question, right? The early 90s where they hitting Diddy, they got Diddy for having freak offs in all the 90s, X, Y, and Z. They reaching all the way back in the 70s for Bill Cosby. You think they wouldn't reach back to 1996 when Jay-Z lost those 92 bricks? Racketeering, drug kingpin. Yeah, a whole fucking RICO. Because you started a whole $1 billion, $2 billion business off the back of 92 bricks that you lost in New York City. You think they won't get Jay-Z for that? You think you know what they call it, when the shit expires, you think they really gonna stand on that? Oh, Jay-Z, that was a long time ago, and you know it's all expired, so you don't have to worry about. Hell no, Jay-Z has to be under the jail, and every mansion, every business, every car, everything that he owned to be about. The federal government to own that. So when everybody in my DM that's saying Jay-Z is next, Jay-Z is this, I'm here to tell you, yo, Jay-Z did a lot more than them Bussy Boy parties that Diddy was involved with. And homie, that's why I'm saying E. What's your name, E, man? Hey, listen, man, close your mouth and open your ears, man. You doing a lot of typing in the chat, and I salute that. But I already said Desiree Perez is OG Juan. They are one. Desiree Perez and OG Juan are together. They are one. So when they said, somebody in the chat said OG Juan is the plug. How he the plug when he sitting next to a rat? How he a plug when he doing business with a rat? And I ain't talking about no Alpo rat. I ain't talking about no 6ix9ine, homie. I'm talking goddamn drug cartels. She was laying down, doing what she do, busting that back open for them drug cartels. Is he? How he certified in the street and his bitch is a rat? How OG Juan certified in the street and his old lady is a rat? How he certified in the street and he's sitting down with Rosie Perez or Desiree Perez or whatever you want to call it? What make you certified when you sitting down with a rat? It is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. Big salute to the chat. 275, 300 people in this month. Hit the like button. Get me up to 100 likes at least. I need 100 likes in here, man. Salute to the chat, though.
As a matter of fact, the last hip hop summit we had before, we just had the recent one a couple years ago. But Simon turned the hip hop summit up. You feel me? He showed up and with the Booyah Tribe and you know what I'm saying, a few of the Paru hitters showed up with them and turned the whole summit out. Niggas was in there shaking like a leaf, man. Shaking like a leaf when Simon hit the building, man. You can hear niggas, you can hear a motherfucking needle drop and hit the ground, right? So I'm sitting there waiting on these niggas to get there. Once they got there, Quick jumped up and ran and broke wide out his seat, and a couple of other niggas ain't broke wide. So I got up and sitting Quick in them seat. No, matter of fact, true story, and Big Boy was sitting right here. So I took Quick seat. It's Simon, me, Russell Simmons wasn't in the building, but he had a seat that was supposed to have been there, but he wasn't there. Then you had Steve Harvey and Big Boy, right? So this was when he kind of publicized it and introduced it and started talking about it. And no sooner as after that summit.
And what year was this?
To be exact, I want give and take. I know because we just went into the millennium, which was 2000. I want to say give and take anywhere between 2001, 2002.
Okay.
Give and take. 2001, 2002, somewhere in that area. And when that took place at the summit, he went to New York. He came back. And I remember we was chilling one night. We was going to a function, and then he brought up the subject about Jay-Z. He started talking about Jay-Z. He talked about Dame, how solid Dame was. You know, Dame was a good businessman, and Dame on his shit, but he was concerned about the nigga Jay-Z's a faggot.
So I gotta stop him right there. He talking crazy. Jay-Z's a rat. He was concerned about Jay-Z. Suge Knight was one of the dudes that could see through you, homie. A lot of people were scared of Suge Knight. And when he looked at Jay-Z in the eyes, he saw the camel back on Jay-Z. He saw 2 humps in that back. He saw the lips, and he looked at Jay-Z, said Jay-Z ain't solid. He said Dame was solid though. So, you know, I had to get that game up on why Jay is who he is and what he is. Now, let's break it down. Yeah. Why he didn't rat on Emery and D Haven? Well, D Haven already, you know, he talked crazy about Jay-Z. To this day, to present day, D Haven, yo, what's the song, man? I seen his eyes, though his eyes said, pray for me. I do you one better and slay these niggas faithfully. Murder. Yo, that was about D Haven. My homie got hit up. I seen his life slipping. This is a minor setback, though it like listen. Think about the get back that made him smile, though his eyes said, pray for me. I do you one better. And like D Haven made Jay-Z who he is. Why D Haven ain't sitting? Why he ain't set D Haven straight? I don't care what y'all beefing about. I don't care what happened in the past. You worth $2.5 billion. You call D-Haven, you sit him down at the table, you tell him, listen, man, we did what we did. We ain't got to be friends, but here's $25 million, man. Get your mama straight. Get your family straight. This is $30 million, homie. Emory Jones. Emory went to jail. Emory didn't tell. Jay-Z couldn't tell on Emory. Emory went to jail. What you talking about? It is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. But this is the angle that nobody talks about. This is the angle that nobody talks about, homie. But here at Grown Man Business TV, you going to get the real. Yeah, you going to get the real, my G. I can only give you that pure dope, straight off the brick into the bottles. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. Dame Dash is in a tight position right now. Dame Dash teeth came out. Right on live. His teeth come out. The teeth come out. Your teeth come out at night. Jay-Z's supposed to set Dame straight. Whoever money it is. Whoever money it is, homie. Because you got to know something. And hold on, I'm gonna give y'all one more angle. This where they was gonna get this where they was gonna get Jay-Z at. This where they was gonna get Jay-Z at. And I don't know if that's facts. Salute to Adrian. I see you in the chat. Salute my G. I don't know if that's facts. You know what I'm saying? He said 2.5 billion ain't money. That's, I mean, it ain't his money. Who money is it then? That 2.5 billion is his money. At least that's what they let us all believe that he's worth. It ain't all liquid, but hold on. This where they was gonna get Jay-Z at. Now I wanna say this. Hold on. Hold on. I wanna say this, right? Jay-Z is not all the way off the hook. You know what I mean? It's always a possibility that the higher ups in the elites will come and put their hands and feet on Jay-Z. It's always a possibility. And the only way they're going to get Jay, I'm telling you now, if they do get Jay-Z, this is how they going to get Jay-Z. Right here. Hold on. Hold on. All right, here we go, right here. I want y'all to listen to this.
Period. Yeah, I think a lot of people can't handle Dame Dash delivery. But yo,
Hold on. Hold on real fast.
What's up, guys? Your man Vasquez here, right?
All right, here we, oh shit. Look.
With Asana, you can drive clarity and impact at
All right, salute to the chat. Hold on. Yeah, we go Skeeto. Salute to old Skeeto. I rock with old.
Your man Vasquez here, right?
Yeah.
So let me take y'all back about a year and a half ago, right? Somebody called me about a jacket or whatever, get a jacket made. You know, I'll be doing the paintings and stuff. So in the midst of them telling me about a jacket, he's like, yo, my man want to talk to you. It's Jay-Z's son. I said, what? Jay-Z's son? Come on, man. He said, he want to talk to you. So I talked to the boy. And the more I start talking to him, the more he started telling me about, DNA and gag orders and, this, then. So I start believing him, right? But I told him, I said, listen, if you come out saying you Jay-Z's son, man, you're gonna get a lot of backlash. You're gonna get nobody's gonna believe you. I mean, so be prepared for that. I said, but the conversation me and you having, I'm not gonna talk about it until you talk about it first. I mean, so he talked about it now months ago. So I never said nothing about it. I mean, but the thing I want to know is this, right? I know guys that don't take care of their children and stuff like that, right? But usually they just don't have it. You don't got the money, you can't afford it. Like, I mean, you ain't like you don't want to, you might just don't have it. But what's the thought process if you have all the money you need and you don't want to take care of it, or you don't want to find out if it's yours, or you don't want it to be yours? Like, I mean, like even when he had a interview with Kevin Hart and he was naming his children, he didn't name the girl that everybody knows it is now. And I'm like, yo, I got 2 daughters. If I named my kids and didn't name my daughter, they would be, girls be hurt forever. You do something wrong with them. Anybody out there that got daughters, no. If you holler at your daughter, if you argue with your daughter, she's going to be mad for 5 years. Period. A son, forget the next day. A daughter, so I'm sitting there looking at the joint like, man, he ain't name her still, even though, he knows his now. I said,
Now, hey Adrian, I don't agree with that. You know what I'm saying? Dame Dash helped build a conglomerate, Rockefeller Records. You know what I'm saying? $1 billion business. And he still owns a heavy piece of what belongs to Rockefeller Records, and Jay-Z wanted. Like, why not just, if you got this money, bro, why not just why not pay that man what he want for that share, and then he can move on with his life. He trying to move on with his life. He trying to sell the Reasonable Doubt share so he don't got nothing to do with Hove no more. You understand what I'm saying? But my point is, where will they get Jay-Z at? If they want to bring Jay-Z down, this where they going to bring him down at. It's a young man in Baltimore that claims to be Jay-Z's son. When Jay-Z was out there in Baltimore with Emory and all of that, Jay-Z so-called got a son out there. They try to do the DNA test. Jay-Z is a voice. Nigga look just like Hove, homie. Hold on, son. I'm telling you, son, nigga look just like Jay, B. You know what I'm saying? Jay, instead of just getting the DNA test, Jay don't want to get the DNA test. Hold on. Right? Look at this shit. This the dude right here. Hold on. It's the dude right here, son. This the dude that's Jay-Z's son, yo. Hold on, I got more. Look, I got more. Look. Right? And you got to ask yourself why Jay-Z don't want to take the DNA test to clear his name. Well, when Jay-Z was down in Baltimore, right? When he was hustling out in Baltimore, they wasn't born hustlers. I was raising them. H to the is O, V to the is A. For shizzle, my nizzle, this VA was hurting them in the home of the Turpins. Got it dirt cheap for them. Plus, if they was bored with weed, I would work with them. Bored with weed, got rid of that dirt for them. Wasn't born hustlers. I was burping them. You know what I'm saying? This guy is in Maryland. This guy is in the home of the Turpins that Jay-Z was rapping about. Was birthing them in the home of the Turpins. Was birthing them in the home of the Turpins. Right here. Right? The reason why Jay-Z don't want to take that DNA test is because when that young lady had that baby, she was underage. Yeah. When that young lady got pregnant with this baby boy, she was 15, 16 years old. 16, 17 years old. She was too young. So if Jay-Z take a DNA test, right? If Jay-Z take a DNA test and that little boy and that grown man is his baby, and they do the math, the math start mathing on how old that mother was when she had that baby, it's going to show that young lady was 16, 17 years old when she had that baby. That's where they'll get Jay-Z at. That's the ace in the corner pocket they got for Jay-Z if he ever get out of line. If he ever acts stupid, if he ever act like he don't know what's going on, if he ever start talking like Dame Dash, if he ever get a backbone, if he ever stand on grown man business, if he ever act like that, if he ever turn to a rebel, if he ever forget who the higher ups in the elite are, this where they gonna pinpoint this little nigga. Right there. Right there. Right there. Yeah. Yeah. Jay-Z's alleged son files court order forcing the rapper to take a DNA test. Right there. But Jay-Z got that money. Jay-Z got the higher ups and the elites in his pocket. So he been getting around taking that DNA test. Blue Ivy is not Jay-Z's first child. Sir Carter is not Jay-Z's first son. It's Lil Homie. It's this grown man right here. Nah, but see, this what happened, homie. And Vasquez talked about it. Oskino said that that homie, because he said homie said he wanted to talk to him. He said that Jay-Z's son told him he was offered about $2-3 million to never say nothing about it. $2-4 million, sign an NDA, let it go. But see, homie, Jay-Z's first child understands that if that DNA test come back positive, oh, it's gonna be way more than $4 million that Jay gonna have. I mean, I'm talking shit. His mama would get $100 million in child support. Backed up child support. He had to give the baby boy shit $4 million. That's pennies. So, but what the young man don't understand is you never gonna get a DNA test from Jay-Z unless the higher ups and the elites are ready to sacrifice Jay-Z. And Jay-Z making too much money for the higher ups and the elites. Jay-Z got too much control over the culture. He got too much control over the culture for the higher ups and the elites to ever think at this point to give him up. So, yeah, man, homie will be 80 years old before they let Jay-Z do that DNA test. Right here. We all know, we all know before they get that money, that first baby mama always busted. Dudes like Jay-Z, you know, Lil Durk, that first baby mama always busted. Always nasty work for them type of dudes. Yeah. Jay-Z, Lil Durk, that first baby, hey, hold on. Hold on for me real quick. Let me give you some work real quick. You know what I'm saying? That first baby mama is always nasty work. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, man. Shit, I ain't gonna force you to goddamn ride with me. You feel me? I ain't gonna force you to ride with me. Hold on, let me show you something real quick. Hold on. Here you go, right here. This Dirk baby mama right here. This is first baby mama, Lil Durk. Look, dog fur. This is Lil Durk first baby mama right here. This is Lil Durk's first baby mama right here. This Durk baby mama. That's Durk. Right there, look at the goddamn dog fur. Before the fame. So Jay-Z was no different. Oh, Jay-Z was no different. His baby mama, that's Jay-Z first baby mama right there. Look at Jay-Z. Look at baby Jay-Z. Look at baby Jay right there. Look at baby Jay-Z. Oh, Jay-Z, baby Junior Jay-Z. Oh, look at the baby. Jay-Z, that's your goddamn son right there, boy. Huh? Huh? What you mean? What you mean? What you mean you ain't got the money yet? You best be coming up with my cash or else. What you mean you ain't got the money yet? Yeah. That's Jay-Z first son. So when the higher ups in the elite say, you know what, Jay-Z, we tired of playing with you. When the higher ups in the elite say, you know what, Jay-Z, we about to go ahead and do you like we did Puff Daddy. It ain't gonna have nothing to do with no freak offs and 1,000 bottles of baby oil. It ain't gonna have nothing to do with that. You're gonna start hearing stories about Jay-Z's long alleged son out there in Maryland. I was hurting them in the home of the Turpins. Got it dirt cheap for them. Plus, if they was bored with weed, I would work with them. Bored and weed. Got rid of that dirt for them. Wasn't born hustlers. I was burping them. Oh, it's right there. It's right there in the raps. I was hurting them in the home of the Turpins. Got it dirt cheap for them. Plus, if they was bored with weed, I would work with them. Bored and weed, got rid of that dirt for them. Wasn't born hustlers, yeah. I was burping them. H to the Izzo, V to the Izzy. Whatever it was, I gets busy. H to the Izzo, V to the Izzy. That's the anthem. Get your damn hands up. Yep. That first baby mama is always hell, homie. It's always hell to pay for that first baby mama. Oh, it's nasty work. Oh, god damn, Durky. Durky-o. What, Durky-o? God damn, Durky-o. Hitting that nasty cock right there. Hitting that dog fur. That you was hitting that dog fur, little Durky-o. And I'm saying all that to say that's how they gonna get their hands on Jay-Z if they ever want to get their hands on Jay-Z. But Jay-Z told them about the black distribution company that was coming to the industry. Jay-Z is protected right now. Yeah, I was disgusted when I found out Durky-o. Oh, Durky-o was hitting that dog fur. Swiping that dog fur. Hold on. Oh, Durky-o. That's Durky baby mama right there. That does Durky-o baby mama right there. Look at that nasty. Look at that nasty dog fur. Give a goddamn what she is, boy. Give a goddamn what she is, boy.
Mind you, this ain't no hating stuff. This just trying to understand the thinking. Like, if you know, for me it'd be a dream. If I got $1 billion, I could just make me these kids I want. I could take care of them. I can afford it. That'd be like, what?
Hold on. Durky-o ain't no goddamn Muslim eating that kind of pork. Durky-o, you ain't no Muslim laying down with that kind of dog fur, Durky-o. I wouldn't believe you was a Muslim. I wouldn't believe that you was in the Nation of Islam. I wouldn't believe you was with the Minister Farrakhan. I don't believe you. You need more people, little Durky-o. munching on that type of pork right there, or send you to your grave, little Durkio, and you had babies with it. You was rolling and swining all in that swine pot. That's a, hey, Durkio, that's a goddamn swine pot right there, Durkio. That's a swine pot if I ever seen one. I wouldn't give a goddamn how you call it, boy. That's a goddamn swine pot. Look right there. Look right there. A swine pot. A pot of swine, boy. A pot of goddamn pork neck bone for you right there, boy. That there is a pot of pork neck bone swine pot for you right there. And look at Durkio for the fame right there. Look at Durkio for the fame. I don't respect him. I don't respect it. You ain't no goddamn Muslim, boy, eating that kind of swine right there, laying up with the dog fur right there, boss. I'ma get back on topic. Ain't no motherfucking way you a Muslim, boy. And somebody tell him I said it. I don't believe you, homie. That's what you was laying down with before the fame. See, before the higher-ups and the elites got their hand on Lil Durkee, yo, he was eating swine right out the pot. He had pork neck bones and pork ribs, and he had baby back ribs laid out. A whole goddamn pot of pork neck bone and swine, boy. Huh? I'm talking nasty. That was nasty when I found that out. And I lost all respect for Lil Durkio when I found out that his first baby mama. I digress. Salute to the chat. I digress.
That's like all. I mean, so I'm trying to think. Like, is it an image thing? Is it like a? But you know, your kids always should come before an image. I mean, that's why I don't be on here. That's why I stay in my zone, in my little own world, because the stuff that people worship is wrong. Like if somebody more successful than you, and you say something about them, you call them out, you hate him. Period. And man, you know, I don't care. So, but I'm like, this is the person that signed me, gave me a chance. So I look up to him in some ways, but I can't look up to a man that's I don't understand his moves. Like, I mean, because if you don't like your kid and you can afford them, you can't like nobody. I mean, everything you do is inspired by your kids.
But see, Oskino don't understand what come with making that officially his son. Soon as the DNA test say you are 99.9% the father, Jay-Z, you are the daddy. The first thing the higher-ups and the elites is going to do is they going to start doing the math. How old is his mama? Oh, his mama is this age. Well, how old is the son? The son is this age. Okay, subtract that. Whoop, that put her at 16 years old when you was knocking her down. Jay-Z, you was 27. She was 16. Yeah, going to jail. Oh, you going to pay restitution and your ass is going to jail. So Oskino ain't put 2 and 2 together. He can't see through the smoke and mirrors. He actually was a part of the industry. That's what Grown Man Business TV come in at. Yeah, black distribution. Big salute to the chat, man. You already know how we giving it up. I mean, I don't know what I'm trying to. I don't really know what you got. I'm gonna let you chill a little bit longer, man. But
I mean, when I had my daughter, I was 18, and she was born. I was 18 when she was born, and she inspired me to try to do something. Like, I mean, I went to the army. I was just trying. I mean, and I had no money. I was struggling, but I never once a half ago, right? Somebody called me about a jacket or whatever, get a jacket made. You know, I'll be doing the paintings and stuff. So in the midst of them telling me about a jacket, he's like, yo, my man want to talk to you. It's Jay-Z's son. I said, what? Jay-Z's son? Come on, man. He said, he want to talk to you. So I talked to the boy. And the more I start talking to him, the more he started telling me about, DNA and gag orders and, this, that. So I started believing him, right? But I told him, I said, listen, if you come out saying you Jay-Z's son, man, you're going to get a lot of backlash. Nobody's going to believe you. I mean, so be prepared for that. I said, but the conversation, man, you having, I'm not going to talk about it until you talk about it first. I mean, so he talked about it now months ago. So I never said nothing about it. I mean, but the thing I want to know is this, right? I know guys that don't take care of their children and stuff like that, right? But usually they just don't have it.
See, it's deeper than rapping, it's deeper than money. You know what I'm saying? Big salute to the chat. Y'all see that, man. Charging up my cameras, so I had to climb. You know, I got my cameras way high up in the air. I be having to use a ladder. You know what I mean? I had to use a ladder to get to that next level. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. I want to talk about something, man, that I seen earlier. We just vibing right now. When I was talking earlier about the gangs in California, somebody mentioned the Mexicans to me, right? And they were saying Mexican unity and X, Y, and Z. And I saw something recently, and I don't know if I'm gonna play it, but it really resonated with me on why there is no unity with Mexico. Like, everybody wanna be us. Everybody wanna be black. Everybody wanna be a rapper. Everybody. And I just want to, I'm gonna just show something real quick, but this is why it's always gonna be a problem with me and certain Mexicans. You understand what I'm saying? Chicas tolitos, cuatro saladitas, uno, dos, tres, cuatro tacicos. All right? All right, let's listen.
I'm so glad I ain't gotta hear this shit no more. Cause I remember one time my girl was walking with the keys and I heard the boots. I was like, hey nigga, what the fuck? Like that shit. I'm like, hey. She like, what? Got fucking keys, bro. The keys and the boots. Like, I'm so glad I ain't gotta hear this shit no more. Cause I remember one time my girl was walking with the keys and I heard the boots. I was like, hey nigga, what the fuck? Like that shit. I'm like, hey, nah. She's like, babe, they stripper boots.
When it ever been cool for Mexicanos, for chicas, for fools to say the N-word, my friend? You a rapper, you a Mexican rapper, you a Mexicano, you a Sereños? Why are you saying my N-word this and my N-word that? You Mexicanos don't like black people, but you want to be the N-word like me? You want to talk like me? You want to walk like me? Talk like me? Throughout the stalk like me? I don't like it, man. I don't like it, chica.
Brother, you know that look.
I don't like it.
You fuck your name with me.
Yeah, I don't like it, man. Why?
Bro, like I wish I never signed, you know? Cause I wish I would have kept going. But like I said, God put me in the position that I'm in. I gotta take it and I gotta really
Why you talking like that, chica?
nobody like, hey, can you put my shit up? And at the end,
Why you talking like that, chico? Huh? You don't want a quesadilla or tequila? Why you talking like that, man? Hey, man, we just popping shit tonight, baby. It's 256 people in the chat. Make sure y'all locked into the channel. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be at all times. This is Grown Man Business TV. We not stopping. We not going to stop. Got the whole, local trees. What it do, my G? Hey, man, I don't really like that. You know what I'm saying? I won't really feeling that. You know what I'm saying? I just wasn't really feeling that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what about those Mexicanos in Cali that could talk and say that. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna stand on business, but it's about unity. And if Jay-Z wouldn't have opened his mouth to the higher ups and the elites, that was a big step of unity in the record business. The same way I'm preaching unity with these gangs, the same way I'm preaching unity with these shooters and everybody on the West Coast and everybody on the East Coast. And I'm talking about unity. I'm talking about standing on business. I'm talking about, we not been breaking or folding for this. I say the same thing for the industry. How is it that our genre of music is being milked like a cow the best way they know how? How is it that we don't own distribution in our own music industry? We don't own X, Y, and Z with our own music. Because one dude, Jay-Z, went and told them people. Stood on business, opened his mouth, ratted on them people. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be, man. It's time to stand on business. You know what I mean? It's time for us to take advantage. It's time for us to take over. Nah. I ain't gonna lie to you, Golden Kodak. We looking at skin. We looking at skin. Yeah. And I agree with that. I agree with that. Niggas sold out. Niggas sold out. Niggas sold all the way out, B. Niggas sold they publishing. Niggas sold they rights to the music for a baby little ass check. That's why you got all these dudes talking about they money or they can't do this or they can't do that. Cause you sold out. See, I gotta stand on business. You 100% right about that. But when those 5 record labels was trying to take over distribution, it's always one house dude that sell out, that can't see the future, that want to be the only one. See, Jay-Z wanted to be the only one. Dame Dash was making, Jay-Z said, if everybody could be Hove, then make another Hove. Dudes wasn't playing their day role, so we parted ways like Ben and J-Lo. Mad at him, but at the end of the day, though, was nothing left to say, though. Guess we forgot we came for. Food and beverage, too much flossing, too much bed roasting. Not a trick, but I gotta divorce him. Hove had to get the saddle up off him. And you would want to start to be brainless. You would be brainless to unnecessarily go through these changes. See, I always thought about that. And everybody always brings that up when he say make another Hove. Well, I'm here to tell you, Dame Dash did exactly that with Kanye West. He made another Hove. He made a bigger Jay-Z. He made a better Jay-Z. Because Kanye is, if not on the same level, he is above Jay-Z. Real talk. Dame Dash wanted to make everybody a Jay-Z. He wanted to make everybody rich. Jay-Z wanted to be the one. And he was willing to bend, break, and fold to be the one. But just like P. Diddy, it all comes to an end. And mark my words, you heard it here first. That first baby mama, this ain't Beyonce. This ain't Beyonce right here. This ain't Beyonce right here. This ain't Blue Ivy or Sir Carter or Rummy Carter right here. This ain't Beyonce right here. This gonna be the straw that break the camel back. This gonna be the straw that breaks the camel's back. Oh yeah, it ain't no statute of limitation when it come to that. But the thing is, that's the ace in the pocket for the higher ups and the elites. That little boy is the one they gonna use, and they gonna say Jay-Z was having sex with minors. They gonna pull a whole goddamn R. Kelly stunt on Jay-Z. That's how they gonna get him. And you heard it here at Grown Man Business TV. You heard it here first, homie. Yeah, Dame was standing on business. Dame was catching all the tricks and the clauses in the contracts. Dame was screaming and Dame was on business. You think Leo Cohen wasn't screaming on those rappers? You think Leo Cohen wasn't talking crazy to those rappers the same way Dame Dash was? The only problem is a black man exhorting that type of energy. Boy, that's a problem. That's where they get scared at. Oh, yeah. Anytime a black man raises his voice, notice Jay-Z always talk lightly. Jay-Z always speaking softly. Tupac will scream on you. Thug life, death row, look, you know what it is. It's Tupac. Jay-Z, we're going to stop kneeling now. I think it's time that we stop fighting and we stop kneeling. Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? I know I'm speaking pretty low, but I don't want to raise my voice. Tupac, thug life. First off, fuck your bitch in the click you claim. Threat side when we ride. Jay-Z, politics as usual. You cannot the hustle. That's Jay-Z. Tupac. Yeah. Baby, I hit him up. Jay-Z. We're going to go ahead and stop kneeling right now. I just want the people to understand that I'm with the NFL, and we're going to now start to do things for the halftime show. If you don't mind, I would appreciate if everybody would just, because Jay-Z he can't stand on business. Soon as Jay-Z start talking like this, soon as Jay-Z starts saying, where the my money at? Why y'all playing with me? You know who I am. You know what they gonna say? Oh, Jay-Z. Hey, Hova, do you remember this, Jay-Z? CNN. CNN. Do you remember this, Jay-Z? Oh, it looked like it's a splitting image, oh Hova. Do you remember this? Jay-Z, do you remember the song? Hey, pull up H to the Izzo, V to the Izzy. It was a #1 smash by Jay-Z. And what did Jay-Z say in that song, sir? Let's go on to the teleprompter. Right, oh, beautiful. I was hurting them in the home of the Turpins. Well, right there, Jay-Z said he was hurting them in the home of the Turpins. And guess where this young man is from? The home of the Turpins. Oh, oh, we got more, Jay-Z. Jay-Z, listen to me. Jay-Z, we didn't want to do this to you, but we need you to listen to me, Jay-Z. Hold on, baby. Jay-Z, listen. Soon as Jay-Z start talking loud, hold up. That's my goddamn wife right there. Don't you disrespect my wife. Oh, Jay-Z, your wife? Oh, we thought this was your wife, Jay-Z. We didn't know. Oh, hold on, Jay-Z, because we didn't know that Beyonce was your wife. We didn't know Beyonce was your wife. Hold on, Jay-Z. Hold on. Let's see. You said your wife? You didn't want. Okay, hold on, Jay-Z. We need to see. Do you remember this young lady right here, Jay-Z? Jay-Z, do you remember this young lady right here, Jay-Z? Right here? Oh, yep. That's you right there, Jay-Z, when you were selling cocaine and you lost 92 bricks on State Street. But do you remember this young lady right here by the name? What's her name right here? Foxy Brown, the ill Nana. Do you know how old she was in this photo right here, Jay-Z? 16 years old, Jay. Hold on, Jay-Z. We got more. Do you remember when you was losing 96 bricks in State Street and you was hugged up with this teenager right here, young Jay-Z? Do you remember a young Jay-Z without the dreadlocks right here and he was hugged up with this 16, 17? Do you remember that, Jay-Z? Soon as you get that Will Smith in you, that's my goddamn wife. Well, hold on, Jay-Z. Who's your wife, Jay-Z? Who's your wife? All right, Jay-Z, calm your goddamn camel mouth down. Calm your camel mouth down, for this right here be the straw that broke the camel back. Jay, you thought that we didn't have a straw to break the camel's back, no point intended? Oh, we got a straw that'll, Jay-Z, this straw right here will break the camel back right there. Jay-Z, this straw right here will absolutely break the camel back. So you might want to close your camel mouth for we break the camel back. Huh? Yeah, close your camel mouth before we turn around and we use that one straw to break the camel back. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's all they gonna do when it come to, that's all they need right there. Jay-Z, Foxy Brown said you was dropping that horse thing. You was, yeah, she said you was dropping a horse in her. You was busting her back out at 16, 17 years old. Jay-Z, hold on, homie. You want to talk more about what we got right here? You're breaking the camel back. We will break the camel's back with this, Jay-Z. Yo, we got plenty of straws to break the camel's back. Do you want to break the camel's back over? Huh? Huh? Hell you talking about, Jay-Z? We'll break your goddamn camel back. That's a 15-year-old girl right there, Jay-Z. We'll break your camel back, close your camel mouth, and we'll break your camel back. Which one you want? 2 humps in your back. Because the camel got 2 humps. 2 humps. The camel got 2 humps, Jay-Z. All right? So Jay-Z gonna talk like this. Excuse me, guys, listen. I'm partnering up with the NFL, and if I partner up with the NFL, I'll be able to get you guys on the halftime show. You don't mind? We're gonna stop kneeling, all right? And we're past kneeling, all right? And if listen, we're past kneeling, okay? And we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do the. That's how Jay-Z talk. Tupac, fuck the play in the click you claim. West side when we ride. Tupac was talking like that. Jay-Z. Oh, he's a humble servant. Yeah, he's a humble servant. We got a few straws to break the camel's back, Jay-Z. Jay-Z, we got a few straws, and that ain't Beyonce right there. That is not the Beyonce. You know, when you young boy, before the fame and the fortune, when y'all was laid up with these goddamn pork grinding, I'm talking pork skin, I'm talking pork belly, I'm talking all kind of pork grinding, I'm talking pig feet, I'm talking ham hocks, I'm talking pork baby back ribs, I'm talking ham hock, I'm talking pig necks, I'm talking all that right there you got going on. When you guys was laying down with these type of, y'all was doing this, Jay-Z, oh, we got plenty of straws that'll break the camel's back for Jay. Jay-Z, you don't want the camel back to be broken. You telling me that's goddamn Young Hova. Young Izzo, voice of the young people. Nah, man, for hustlers. I'm back. This rain on top was shorter than leprechauns. Y'all can't rock with Hove. What type of X y'all on? I got big lawyers for charges. Dress warm. Charges don't stick to duty. Teflon. Wee. You need to stand on business with that, Jay. You need to stand on business with that, homie. Yeah, you thought it was a game? You thought it was a game? Thought it was a game over. Mr. District Attorney, I'm not sure if they warned you. I'm on TV every day. What the fuck could I go to? Plus, Hove don't run. Hove stand and fight. Hove a soldier. Hove been fighting all his life, so what could you do to me? It's not new to me. Sue me. F you. What's a couple of charges to me? But you will respect me. Simple as that. Or I got no problem going back. I'm speaking from the place where Rosa Parks sat, where Malcolm X was shot, where Martin Luther was popped. So off we go. Let the trumpets blow and hold on because the driver of this vision is a pro. The rule is back. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Now, yeah, I'm a Jay-Z. I rock with the music. Yeah, I rock with the music. Now, in these times, be released to me. It's a lot of rappers out there trying to sound like Jay-Z. I help you out. Here's what you do. You need to get a fire, cause that's a verb it chew. You got a couple of beans and you don't got a clue. The information is bleak. I'ma keep it real, cause fucking with me, you gotta come for real. Because if you're gonna cop something, you gotta cop it for real. Not only walk it, talk like it. From the bridge to the booth, I connect the future like Cleo the psychic. And you can't date skills and wife it, And you can't sell me bullshit, we know the prices. So what your life is, we gonna ride till the wheels fall off. Y'all motherfuckers check the tires. Yeah, I like Jay, I rock with his music. I rock with his music. I rock with Jay, music. But when it comes to your integrity, when it comes to who you are as a man, when it comes to business, when it comes to brotherhood, when it comes to standing up for the culture, I don't rock with that. I don't rock with that. So big salute to the chat, man. We 119 minutes in. The downloads have been downloaded. I feel very secure and happy about giving up the downloads that I gave tonight. 225 people. Hey, listen, man. Get 5 more likes. Tap your screen twice, homie. Tap your screen twice. I need 100 likes in here. I need 100 likes in here, man. Tap your screen twice, man. We gonna roll till the wheels fall off. Y'all, yo, that nigga Hove is a beast with the words now. It's a whole savage when it come to rapping. But when it's time for Jay-Z to have his humiliation ritual, when it's time for Jay-Z to be sacrificed, this is where they gonna come from. So, Adrian, big salute, man. Oh, yeah, salute to the chat. Y'all know where y'all at. Y'all already know when I get to cutting things off and, ooh, big salute to the chat, man. Salute to the chat. Salute, salute. So yeah, you already know then. Sitting by that pool is a beautiful thing, man. But I'm about to cut this thing down. I'm about to cut it off. So in these times, release the, yeah, you know, that boy Jay said, my mind is infested. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Oh, shit. Hold on, guys. Hold on. That's what I fucked up at. That boy Jay said, my mind is infested with sick thoughts that circle like a Lexus. If driven wrong, it's sure to hurt you. Do level like duplexes, communities. My crew and me committed atrocities like we had immunity. You guessed it. Hold on, let me grab this camera real quick. Hold on, guys. Ah, shit. Damn. Woo. Shit. My crew and me committed atrocities like we had immunity. You guessed it. Manifested intangible hoods, platinum Rolex it. We don't lease, we buy the whole car, as you should. My confederation, detonation, explodes on detonation, overload the mind of a said patient. When it boils and steams and comes to it, we all fiends, gotta do it. Even righteous minds go through this. True this. The street school is to spend our money foolish, bomb with jewelers and watch for intruders. I stepped it up another level, meditated like a Buddhist. Recruited lieutenants with ludicrous dreams of getting cream. Let's do this. It gets tedious. So I keep one eye open like CBS. You see me stressed, right? Can I live? No, that was earlier. That was earlier, man. Hey, anything you want me to get my perspective on, you can put it in the chat, man. Salute to everybody that's in the DMs. It's so many DMs I gotta go through. I haven't looked at yet, but salute to everybody that send me the clips and the ideas in the DMs that want me to talk about this or talk about that. But whatever you want me to talk about, I'll tap into it for sure. Nah, I had pool time earlier actually, but I didn't get in the pool. But I had to clean up just the pool area. I cleaned it up. Handle some business like that. I was gonna get in the jacuzzi tonight, but I ended up not getting in the jacuzzi. I ended up going live. Can I live? Damn, that whole shit caught on fire. Damn. Yeah, I think early on, Big L would have did that to Jay early on, but I believe that Jay, that's another line Jay said. When Jay had that line, he said, it was on the Gift and the Curse intro. He was like, Jay was like, I proceed, I said, see, he said, what's the reason he was dead? More money, more problems. But I believe it, he said. Jealous in the industry, what I believe it, he said. I see, I said. Jealousy, I said. Had the old industry mad at me, I said. Then B, I said, Hove, remind yourself. Nobody built like you. You designed yourself. I see, I said, my one-of-a-kind self getting stoned every day like Jesus did. Like, that nigga Jay is really remarkable with like, as far as a rapper, he's like top 3 to me. I don't think Jay-Z is the greatest rapper of all time. You want me to tell you who I think is the greatest rapper of all, not of all time. Jay-Z's not the greatest rapper of all time, and he's not the greatest rapper alive either. You know what I'm saying? You want to know who I think the greatest rapper alive is? You probably go, I'm gonna tell you, to me, right? Lil Wayne is the greatest rapper alive right now. Yo, that nigga Lil Wayne is Lil Wayne, bro. I don't think he should have did the Super Bowl. I agree with Jay on that. But as far as like, that nigga is nice, bro. Bruh, Lil Wayne, I heard Lil Wayne on a Nas song recently. On Nas' last album, yo. That nigga Wayne, man, yeah, ain't nobody fucking with him right. Like, lyrically right now, ain't nobody fucking with this nigga, B. Damn, she got a lot of beans. Oh, what the fuck she doing? Yeah, Wayne is salute to the chat. Salute what it do. Jealousy, I said. Have the whole industry mad at me, I said. Then B, I said, hold remind yourself. Nobody built like you. You designed yourself. I agree, I said, my one-of-a-kind self getting stoned every day like Jesus did. I'm hungry, man. I can't spend all night. Hey, listen, man. I can't spend all night, goddamn. I gotta eat, baby. You feel me? Nah, he's not, bro. Nas is, I would put Nas over Jay. Best of all time, I'ma put Nas over Jay, bro. Straight up. That Rewind song, that Rewind song is a song that really put Nas, I'ma put Nas over Jay, bro. And I'm a big Jay-Z. As far as his music go, I rock with Hov. But I gotta put, as far as the greatest rapper of all time, all the way around, I'ma put Jay-Z. As far as the greatest rapper all the way around, rapping, business, family life, because if we act like Jay-Z got a couple of kids, miscellaneous kids, but I'm talking about as far as like Beyonce and shit. Jay-Z got a wife, ain't nobody really hit her. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z got $1 billion, $2 billion. Jay-Z done wiggled his way to the top. So as far as like all the way around, I'ma give it to Jay. But like just lyric bars, yo, Lil Wayne is. Well, I wish I could play some shit that I heard on like on YouTube and Instagram, like the shorts. You ever Bro, let me ask you a question, bro. You ever been just scrolling through the shorts and a Lil Wayne short come up and some lyrics he be saying? Man, Lil Wayne ain't nobody. Yo, that nigga is, bro. Lil Wayne, man. Listen, man. I be scrolling through shorts and shit, and it'll just be a random short with Lil Wayne on it, and he'll be rapping. I'll be like, what the fuck? And I always gotta go find that song. I'll be like, yo, what song is that? I look it down, and then I'll go find the song and listen to it. Like, yo, Lil Wayne, yo, he was like, it's a one joint, right? Lil Wayne was like, I blow your mind, mind time, go your mind, take your mind, fold your mind, hold your mind, go to mind. I was like, yo, I was like, oh shit. I'm scrolling through YouTube. Boom, the short come up. It's Lil Wayne. I blow your mind, hold your mind, fold your mind, go your mind, all your mind. I'm like, damn. Y'all ain't never heard that joint, man. That nigga Wayne, man. Blow your mind, hold your mind, call your mind. I'm like, this nigga Wayne is the greatest rapper. Yo, Nas had Wayne on his last album. I suggest you go listen to that shit. How Wayne smoked Nas. Yo, he smoked Nas on it. Yo, I'm telling you, all you like older, don't have Lil Wayne on your album. I know it's Lil Wayne. You feel like, oh, we gon' goddamn whoop whoop whoop. Yeah, Pusha T is in my top 5. Pusha T is in my top 5. But yo, bro, I ain't never heard like somebody smoke Nas on his own song like that. Yo, bro, I wish I could think of the name of the song. Yo, that nigga, I would suggest do not get Wayne on your song, bro. That nigga is an alien, bro. Lil Wayne is a Martian, bro. Yeah, Nas ain't good like that like he used to be. But I just thought it was a good song. What's the name of the song? I thought it was gonna be, yo, Wayne came on the second verse. He smoked him, bro. Blow your mind, hold your mind, blow your mind, blow your mind. Man, we gonna eat tonight, dog. We gonna eat tonight. I'm gonna talk about the high ups and the elites, but we in the matrix. I got to eat, baby. Got to eat. Hell yeah, I'm gonna eat. Shit, I'm about to get full on the other too. Watch this. Blow your mind, hold your mind, hold your mind. I ain't gonna call Nas garbage, but yeah. Nah, listen, man, Jay raised me too, bro. Jay raised me too. I'm just saying, like, lyrically, bro, right now, bro, alive, that nigga Jay ain't rapping like he used to rap. You know what I'm saying? Wayne's still in his bag, bro. That nigga Wayne's still like, I be hearing shit I ain't know Wayne. I'm like, yo, I ain't never heard that shit. I be having to find it. But Jay raised me too. I could tell you, yo, I could sing all the Jay songs, bro. My vest, no nigga could test. My soul is possessed by the evils in the form of Diamond and Lexuses, the exorcists. Got me doing tricks like homie. You don't know me, but the whole world owe me stick. Was thought to be a pleasant guy all my fucking life. But now I'm down for whatever. Ain't nothing nice. Throughout my junior high years, it was all friendly. But now the higher learning got the Remy in me. Liquors invaded my kidneys. Got me ready to lick off, mama, forgive me. I can't be held accountable. The evils is beating me down, boo. Got me running with guys, making G's, telling lies that sound true. Don't test me. I never cower. For the love of money, son, I give them lead showers. Stop screaming. You know the demon said it's best to die. And even if Jehovah Witness bet, he'll never testify the evils. I'm with you, homie. Jay is Jay, you know what I'm saying? It's just what I'm just saying, like Jay ain't no rapper no more. Jay don't rap. He's a businessman now. You know what I'm saying? So when I say the best rapper alive, Jay ain't got no recent I don't even know if he still got it. I don't know if Jay still got it. He might have been, he done made a couple $1 billion. I know Wayne still got it. That nigga Wayne is, bro, I don't know what the weed he be smoking, what he be on, son. That nigga shot blow your mind, fold your mind, hold you. I don't know what the fuck this nigga. That nigga Wayne is nice, B. You know what's crazy, right? You know what's crazy, right? I heard an old Nipsey Hussle song. Nipsey Hussle used to be with a group called the Slauson Boys, right? It was him, somebody else, dude named Cuzzy Capone, and they had a group called the Slauson Boys, and they had rapped over the beat. Myth Bleak be smoking that la la la, Jay-Z be smoking that la la la, ROC be smoking that la la la. I'm in that rock, baby, sing my lullaby. Come on, y'all remember that song, right? And they all sound like Jay-Z, bro. They was that's how crazy Jay-Z. Like that nigga Jay-Z birthed all these dudes. He birthed all of them. Nipsey Hussle, they was freestyling. They was young too. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z be smoking that la la la. But they had a Slauson Boy song, and I listened to it the other day, and I was like, damn, Cuzzy. They was like, oh, that big. Go. They was like rapping like Jay-Z. I was like, damn. I was like, yo, that's crazy. Excuse me, miss. But can I take you out tonight? You already know what it's hitting for, love. I got whatever outside. You know what it's hitting for. 50-50 ventures with them S dots sitting on. Armadale popping now, only get a venture more. Only thing misses is a missus. You ain't even gotta do the dishes, got 2 dishwashers. One maid, one chef, all I need is an arm. Play spades with the armor, all trust. Whoever gonna rock out, the truth is us. Only dude moving units, impimp juicing us. It's the rockin' here. Made Bach outside, got rocks in the air. PJs on the lemon air, young got air. I don't care if it's the airport, I call it the Clearport. Therefore, back and forth about who's holler, it's young holler. Still rockin' here. Made Bach outside, got rocks in there. Young got air. Care if it's the airport, I call it the Clearport. Therefore, back and forth about who's holler is young holler. Excuse me, what's your name? Oh, oh, so hot, try, lady. What's your name? Oh, oh, so hot to try. Let's go half on the sun. You know this half isn't one. It can easily be half, but that pasture is done. I'm done scheming for now. Playboy, you can believe it for now. But Ma, you got it for real, for serious though. About to give you all the keys and security codes. Let you know I ain't playing, but before I hop out the window, what's your name? Lady. What's your name? Oh, oh. Who wants smoke? Who wants smoke? You want smoke? Who wants smoke? I gotta knock you out and tell you, put your money up. Put your goddamn money up and let's get to it. Put your goddamn money up. So I can handle you where you need to be handled. Put your goddamn money up. Let's go. You know who I'm going with. Who you going with, grown? Hey, GMP, who you going with? That's who I'm going with. Oh, shit, hold on. Hold on. Who you going with, Grown Man Business TV? I'm going to show you who I'm going with. Show you exactly who I'm going with. Who you going with, Grown Man Business TV? Right here. I'm going to smoke you. Right here. Anybody want it? I got Hardaway and Anderson. Yeah, anybody you want smoke, I'm going to bust your ass with A. Hardaway and Anderson. Yeah, put the paper up, man. Knock you down real quick. Take that paper off you. Yeah, exchange the cash apps. We got online. We can go. You can go online. I can go online. We ain't got to be in the same building. Oh, Jesus Christ. Big salute to the chat, man. Hey, listen, man. I want everybody to start this weekend off strong. I mean, not this weekend, but this week. I want y'all to start this week off strong. You know what I mean? Monday morning is coming up tomorrow. Fresh week. I want everybody to stay inspired, stay inquisitive, stay enthusiastic, stay opportunistic about what's next to come, about what you're trying to do. Let's stay focused. You know what I mean? Let's set some goals. Let's make sure we got a plan, a game plan to get to the next level. You know what I'm saying? Let's make sure we on cue. Let's make sure we on point. Let's make sure we uphold our integrity. You know what I'm saying? You like that? You like how I did that? Hey, Jai, you like how I did that? Come on, baby. We make the culture. We make the words how we want to make the words. You like how I did that? You peeped that? Did you like that? Opportunistic. Did you like that? Let's stay enthusiastic. Let's stay inspired. Let's stay motivated. You understand? Let's make sure we making moves with our integrity first. Let's make sure we making moves with our integrity intact. We not selling out. We not bending, breaking, or folding for no money, for no dollars. We not going to no Diddy parties. We not going to swim in a bathtub full of baby oil for a couple of $1 million. Let's make sure we keep everything intact. No. Harnessed energy. It is a word. But my dog, he it tickled him a little bit. He felt his way about it. I know what I'm doing. You know what I mean? This is grown man fitness. I know exactly what I'm doing. It is a word, and the meaning of it is powerful. You know what I mean? So I ain't take the word back. You know what I mean? I want y'all to be opportunistic about what's going on. Opportunistic. Hold on. You feel me? I'm gonna eat this plate. I see one thing about it is I don't want to make this a mukbang channel, because I can eat this plate for you and I can smack for you. I can smack on the food and I can take it down, and maybe and I guarantee that might get me 100,000 subscribers by the morning. Mukbang. My daughter told me about that. Mukbang is where all us 80s babies was taught not to smack in public. Stop smacking on your food. Well, now they got channels where people smack. Eat a whole plate of glizzies and smack on the glizzies and get 200,000 views overnight. Come on, Jay. I know I had to, I had to handle you tonight. I mean, I rock with you, but I had to put the people on you. You did Dame Dash dirty, man, and I had to goddamn we had to put that out there. You did Dame Dash dirty, man. You fucked up. Yeah. So listen, you already know what time it is, man. It's your boy Grown Man Business TV. You know what I'm saying? Tap in, tap out, but you know my slogan. You do know what I suggest. And I suggest you tap in. I suggest you tap into this grown man business. I suggest you tap into this grown man content at all times. You see how I'm talking like Jay-Z? You see how I'm keeping the voice nice and mellow? I don't want to scare you. I don't want to give you that grown man baritone and scare the higher ups and the elites. So I'm giving you the Jay-Z baritone. I want you to tap in and tap out, but you know my slogan. You do know what I suggest, and I suggest you tap in. I suggest that you tap into this grown man being. Listen to me. I suggest that you tap into this grown man content at all times. You already know what it is. Straight off the brick into the bottles. Straight off the brick into the bottles. Straight raw, pure, uncut, no preservatives, no extras. We not sugarcoat nothing. We not dressing nothing up. We giving you that raw, pure dope straight off the brick into the bottles. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. Big salute to everybody that's highly invested to the channel. We only going up, constant elevation. We are not stopping. We are almost at 25,000 subscribers, and we also are approaching 3 million views on this channel. 3 million views with less than 1,000 videos. We ain't eat with this, man. Yeah. Cuff Daddy, Puff Daddy, you know. I don't care what he was doing in them freak offs. Them hoes was freaking off and he was freaking. Yeah, Cassie, he was gorilla pimping. He gave Cassie $30 million. We ain't got to talk about that no more. It ain't a crime to get freaky. Them white people, them dog fur having people got y'all thinking that it's a crime to get freaky. It ain't a crime. They ain't said he was dating. He wasn't doing what Jay-Z and R. Kelly was doing. They ain't got no minors, no little girls, no Foxy Browns. Everybody was consensual adults when they was freaking off. It is what it is. Come on, man. Gotta play fair, man. These niggas is play. They not playing fair, B. They not playing fair, B. These niggas ain't playing fair, B.
I never said we black.
These niggas ain't playing fair. Who's that? Is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. Big salute to the chat. Make sure y'all hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Make sure y'all get y'all notifications, and y'all to be hearing from me tomorrow early. We got some things to talk about. I think I'm gonna talk about Cardi B. I think tomorrow I'm gonna give my perspective on Cardi B cheating on Offset with a baby in her stomach. Nasty, stankin'. Woo! I want to call you something, Cardi. I want to call you something, Cardi. You nasty, stankin' New York. Oh, that's a nasty New York. That's a nasty New York gutter rat right there. You had sex with another man while you was pregnant with the baby? You let another man shove cock in you while you was pregnant with your baby? Or you was a nasty? You was a nasty. We gonna talk about that tomorrow, Cardi B. I don't care what Offset did to you. I don't care how many times he cheated on you. If you didn't like it, you should have left. But for you to lay down, let a man shove cock in you, and you got a baby, oh, you's a nasty. You's a god bitch. I would have pulled a Diddy on you. Bitch, get your motherfucker. But Diddy, I'm gonna talk about it tomorrow. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that tomorrow. So big salute to the chat. Make sure y'all hit the subscribe button. Make sure y'all locked in. Let's get this week started strong. Let's make sure we tapped in. Let's make sure we going for this shit. Let's make sure we standing on business. All right? Is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be.